I don't know if I can actually wait until 7 o'clock to get this started, chat. We may have to start a little bit early, but before we do, can we get some happy birthday Mikes in the chat? It is Mr. Money Mike Madness, currently the ghost of future madness in the chat. It's his birthday tomorrow. Let's make him feel extra special. Give him some happy birthdays, huh? Keep him going. You may hear some music, by the way. My girlfriend's practicing her dance. I might need to get some different music. I just love it so much. Nothing much. What's up with you, Prodigy? All right, it's kind of snowing. I've tried to get it to work as best I could. It wasn't working super well earlier, but it's fallen, and that's all that matters because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Red Seat Holiday Stream, which means we are not only going to be going over all of the latest Red Sox stuff, but we are also going to be... Why did I share that notification? Oh, boy. We are also going to be giving away this hat, a couple of different Red Sox ornaments, a $25, well, actually, you know what? We'll do $50 Amazon gift card, and some Red Seat Radio merch to every single one. Well, not every single one of you guys, but we're giving away like 6 things tonight. So let's have a night, huh? What's up, Clip? Mr. Joseph, how are you? What's going on, Paul? Badfish, how are you? Pac-Man, what's going on? Shooter, what's up, my friend? Mr. Bob Dylan's in the house. How are you? Why is it snowing inside my house? Because it's a Christmas special. There's nothing more Christmassy than a little fake snow on a Christmas special. What's up, Billy? Tom, how are you? George, Braden, how are you? Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to be doing like 6 different giveaways tonight. We'll do the big ones at the end, right? The Red Seat merch and the gift card. We'll do those at the end, like 8:30, 8:45. But these FOCO ones, you're gonna have to do something for me. We'll explain to that in a little bit. We're gonna be doing what's going on, Josh. Merry Christmas to you as well. Why did I lose hope? My hope isn't fully gone yet, and I'll talk about that in a second, Prodigy. But let me get this out of the way first. For FOCO, we're gonna be giving those away in about probably around 7:30. We're giving away a couple ornaments and one of these hats that you guys are going to be able to, hopefully, some of you guys will be able to win. And so what we're going to do is the only thing you got to do for that is, along with emailing me your address so I can send you these items, you're also going to have to send me a screenshot of you following FOCO on Twitter. So that's how that's going to work. In order to enter, you're going to have to follow him on Twitter. That's the only caveat tonight. But other than that, chat, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, and hey, hopefully we'll get lucky, and the Red Sox will do something crazy while we're live on stream. We got the Alex Verdugo thing live. We haven't got anything else. Yeah, the Alex Cora smile got me excited today. What do I feel about Tyler O'Neill? I like Tyler O'Neill a lot. I like the trade. I think it'll be good. I like the Willy Adames, Corbin Burns trade. Dude, I would do some crazy things to get that. What do you think about Verdugo trade? I thought it was fair value. Yeah, Cora smile here. So for those of you who have not seen it yet, Alex Cora was on the Rob Bradford show, Baseball is Not Boring, and he talked about the Red Sox and the Yamamoto sweepstakes. And Alex Cora's response to that was really interesting. I can't play the video on here because I'm not sure about the copyright stuff, and I don't want to overstep on any toes with Mr. Rob Bradford. But I want to see if I can get a little quote here. Maybe Milliken tweeted it out. He could be for sure. But let me dive into a couple of things, Chad. Things that I can't officially confirm. Things that I can't. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you sending me that confirmation. Things that I cannot say where I got it, where I didn't get it. But what I will say is I'm fairly comfortable the Red Sox are going to be at least trying their best to get Yamamoto. Now, that may not mean that they get Yamamoto, and I'm still not. I don't think they're top. I don't think they're the top contender right now, but I do think they are working very hard behind the scenes. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say is I think they're working very hard behind the scenes. But anyways, the Alex Cora thing we saw today from Rob Bradford was a interview he did where he asked him. He said, essentially he was like, what's going on with Yamamoto, right? He essentially said, what's going on with Yamamoto? And Alex Cora's response was really interesting. He couldn't confirm or deny that Yoshinobu Yamamoto has visited Fenway Park, but he did say he knows a lot about what Fenway Park is and what Fenway Park means. Again, I can't play it because I'm not entirely sure. Here we go. I got the actual quote. So this was Alex Cora's response when asked about Yamamoto and the sweepstakes. I cannot tell you if he did or did not visit Fenway, but I think he knows a lot about Fenway. He has friends. He's probably been asking, and we're not talking about our left fielder. We're not talking about that. We got guys that played with him this year that had the experience of playing in New York, the experience of playing in Boston, the experience of playing in Houston. He played with people that are ex-MLB players, and they have insights on a lot of stuff. It's important, what's important and what's not important. The novelty is in the past. They really want to know what the organization is all about. That's what they want to know. At the end of the day, the conversations in that room with our group, with his group, the agency, and the talking about how he envisioned this. Which is interesting, right? Because it's a lot more than we've heard, right? It's a lot more than what we've heard. Mike, I mean that'd be a ridiculous thing to do in a Yamamoto video, but okay. It's a lot of information all at once, right? There's a ton of stuff going on here. At this point, to be honest with you, I have no idea what's going on with this Yamamoto sweepstakes. Honestly, because you've got one day the Red Sox are in, one day the Red Sox are out, one day the Red Sox are favorites, one day the Red Sox are not favorites, right? It's just it's madness. But here's sort of where I'm thinking, right? I think there's a lot we don't know right now, and I think that's a good thing, especially for the Red Sox. I think the Red Sox are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Yamamoto isn't going to be making his decision until probably after the new year from everything we've heard. So it's going to be a little bit now, right? Just because he didn't visit Fenway Park when he came up to visit the Yankees and the Mets does not mean that he's not going to visit the Red Sox or the Phillies at some point in the next 2 weeks, right? That meeting is not off the table. On top of that, you've got a week and a half here to talk about different things, and we got confirmation today from Jen McCaffrey and Chad Jennings, who mentioned that the Red Sox are willing to push themselves out of their comfort zone with a contract offer for Yamamoto. That was a confirmed report, right? But what we don't know is how big that out of comfort zone means, right? That could be, hey, we're offering $170,000 and that's where our comfort zone is, but $170 million. But we're going to go out of our comfort zone and offer you $200 million. Or that could mean, hey, we were offering $250 million. We're going to offer you $300 million, right? We don't know. We don't know anything right now. And it's driving me nuts. And I'm sure it's driving you nuts too. I know it's driving everybody nuts. It's crazy. So it's all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Passan basically confirmed nobody knows anything. That's 100% correct. Every report you are seeing right now, unless it is legitimately confirmed by the team, which we have seen a couple of things from the Red Sox confirmed by the teams. Other than that, it's all guesswork. It's educated guesswork, but it's guesswork. And that's sort of what everyone's been doing right now. It's crazy. And I think what's going to be even crazier is where the Red Sox pivot, because I still think it is a long shot to get Yamamoto. I still think the Mets Yankees, Dodgers, and maybe even Giants are going to be ahead of you in terms of appeal to Yamamoto. But if you do end up landing him, that's going to be fantastic, and that sets your offseason basically on the perfect track. If it doesn't, what's going to be really interesting here is going to see where the Red Sox pivot, right? I've seen 4 or 5 names thrown out there this year. Or this chat, right? We got Framber Valdez, we have Jesus Luzardo, we've got Corbin Burns, right? Those are all trade options. I think if you don't go for Yamamoto, you have to turn to the trade market. You just have to. You simply have to. But I'm sitting here saying, don't even trust what the team says. Honestly, yeah. What's up, Celtics fan? It has been a minute. How are you? Right? We don't know. I don't think we're going to know until he signs somewhere. And even when he does sign somewhere, I don't know if we're going to get, if it's not with the Red Sox, I don't know if we're going to get what the Red Sox have been doing behind the scenes. So everything I heard about Yamamoto is wrong. It's not wrong. It's just, it's educated guesswork right now is what it is. That's what it is, right? It's I heard from this source who heard it from this source. You know what I mean? It's a lot of guesswork. What's up, Raga Man? We need Yamamoto. We slept on too many good players that signed Yamamoto. The bad Sox fans, the bandwagon hyperventilating crew, will be silenced if we get Yamamoto for 5 minutes. Yeah, it'll be happy for a couple of days. You saw Matsui signed? I did. I really wanted Matsui on the Sox. I thought he would have been a good one. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Ben. Listen, I've been saying it, and I'm trying to figure out what I can say and what I can't say. I think there may have been there are more reasons behind Yamamoto not coming to Fenway than meet the eye. Than just not, we're out of this, right? I still think there's a 5%, I would say 10% chance. I would say 10% chance. If the Red Sox get Domingo Germán, you are going to get the biggest rant video you've ever seen in your entire life. I will go for 20 minutes, and I will bash in the head of every single front office personnel of the Red Sox. I will. I'll go all in. What's up, Isaiah? The Red Sox don't have enough talent at the major league level. They need to hit on some prospects coming up. Yeah, I agree, Chance. You just don't need them. You don't need that. You don't need that, especially with where your PR is right now. And I get it. Winning cures everything, but you don't need it. You just don't. I don't even know, Prodigy. I don't want either. Oh, shooter. This would turn into maybe the most negative Red Sox page on the planet. What about Jose Barrios? He's not a free agent unless you want to trade with the Blue Jays, which I don't love. I don't know if he feels comfortable, Brian, but I think he feels good with where the Red Sox are at. Any news on who's playing second base? The only thing we've really heard is the fact that the Red Sox are probably going to look on a trade. Yeah, I saw that, Eric. It's really interesting, and the only things we've really seen publicly are from the Yankees and the Mets. It's interesting. Yeah, the Daisuke was similar where the Sox were just dead silent. What's up, Austin? How about we sign Montgomery? I'd love to. I'm really curious. The fact that we kind of heard over, and again, I don't think anyone really knows when Yamamoto's going to sign. We saw by the end of this week. We saw not till the end of his free agent period. We have no idea, right? We do know that it'll have to be before January 4th. That's his cutoff date. What was I? What question was I answering here? The Jordan Montgomery, right? It'll be interesting to see where, like, if Jordan Montgomery and Blake Snell start to get impatient. Because, I mean, that's not a ton of time. Like, obviously, January is a full month, but that's not a ton of time to, get your family settled, find a place, figure out where you're going to live until spring training starts, right? I wonder if some of these guys are going to be like, well, wait a second. I'm not sitting here and waiting until Yamamoto signs anymore. Guys, get on the phone. Get me a deal. I want to settle in somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how long it's going to take. What would Imanaga's contract look like? It'll probably be inflated. If there was not a ton of competition for starting pitching, I would say he's worth like between 13, 15 million a year, but I think it'll get up to 20. Yeah, Soup. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for him to. It's gonna be hard if the Red Sox want to trade for Burns, they're gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to figure it out how to get an extension, and that's gonna be next to. You're gonna have to overpay. Yeah, I think 3 through 6 is probably accurate. Am I annoyed and agree that he's holding off the market? I'm not. I'm more so annoyed with the fact that there's just nothing going on, right? I don't blame Yamamoto. This is, the biggest decision of his entire life, right? So he's going to take his time. He's going to try and figure out. He's going to talk to teams, especially when you got that much money on the table, right? I'm not annoyed with Yamamoto. I'm annoyed with the fact that it is holding up the market. Yes, it is 1,000% holding up the market. Yes. Yamamoto or bust? It can't be. It can't be Yamamoto or bust because right now you're flat out you're not the favorite, right? He wants to play in New York. He wants to play in LA. You got to convince him to play in Boston. And it is possible. I'm not saying it's impossible to get Yamamoto, and I still don't think they're fully off the table here yet, but it can't be Yamamoto or nothing. It can't be. And happy holiday, Lawrence. And it doesn't. It doesn't mean they have no chance of getting Yamamoto. No. Yamamoto's not signing for a couple more weeks, it looks like. You've got time for him to come visit. And to be honest with you, a lot of players never visited Fenway before they signed. Masataka Yoshida didn't. Daisuke didn't. Right? You don't need to visit. I have no idea, Prodigy. We don't even we do know that when he came to New York's and went to the Mets and went to the Yankees, he did not come to the Red Sox, but we don't know for sure that he did not visit Shooter. No. I really appreciate that, Steven. Thank you. We don't need Bauer, Jacob. I think Roman Anthony maybe at his peak value. He kind of came out of nowhere, and wouldn't it be worth to trade him now for some MLB ready talent? It could be. It depends on the MLB ready talent, right? It is at the highest it's ever been, sure. We don't need Bauer, Jacob. I've been hearing about the trade for Teoscar Hernandez. That'd be a nice addition. We don't even need to trade for him. You just need to sign him. Don't need Bauer. No. What's up, Madden? Merry Christmas to you as well. You can get studs on the open market without doing Bauer. Nobody seems. Nah, I think teams are quietly waiting on Snell. I think there's definitely some interested teams on Snell. Definitely some interested teams on Snell, and I bet you the Red Sox are one of them. But everything's just sort of on hold right now. That's what it is. I don't want him on either. Framber and Monty, that works. Yeah, there are ways you can have a successful offseason. There are ways you can have a successful offseason without having to sign Yamamoto, and I think the Red Sox understand that, and I think we will see moves. The problem is it's just waiting, right? The waiting is miserable. Eric, we've talked about this a million times, dude. I've already mentioned it 3 times on this channel, and you've asked about this. And you've asked about this in the comments 4 times, right? Why aren't they signing anyone? Well, it's because if you're Jordan Montgomery and you're sitting there and you're like, well, wait a second. The Blue Jays, the Phillies, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Giants are all big spending, big market teams who are going to be my market as well. Those guys are going to miss out on 7 out of 8 of those guys are going to miss out on Yamamoto. They're going to need starting pitching. They're going to get desperate for starting pitching. Suddenly, my contract goes from $115 million to $160 million. Right? It's not Brez slow. It's a slow market. I don't know how many more times I have to explain this. Right? And if you want to sit there and be like, well, where's the trades? If you're the Brewers, if you're the Marlins, if you're the Astros, if you're the Guardians, if you're the White Sox, if you're whoever, it's the same concept, right? You get package A and B for Cease, for Burns, for Luzardo, for Valdez, for Bieber, right? Or you could wait and see what those teams want to pivot to and get A, B, C, and D. I'm not saying you're stupid, Eric. I'm just saying we've had this conversation 7 times. I understand that people are frustrated. I understand that the market is frustrating. It is. I'm as frustrated as you guys, but it's strictly about the market itself. It's not about the Red Sox right now. If you want the Red Sox to make big moves, they have to be in on big players. And those big players, we have confirmation that Montgomery's not even fielding offers right now. He's not even fielding goddamn offers. What do you want the Red Sox to do? He's at a dead standstill until this Yamamoto news breaks, and that bursts the dam. It was Ohtani, and then Yamamoto, and then the dam breaks. Right? That's how the market works. It's like you're looking at auction. It's like you're looking at an auction, right? You've got a gold watch and a diamond watch. Obviously, the diamond watch is going to be worth more money, so that's going to go first. Right? And the person who's holding the diamond or gold watch knows, hey, if they sell the diamond watch, there's going to be 20 other people who didn't get a diamond watch who are going to try and get the gold watch. If you want the Red Sox to make big moves, you got to be patient and waiting. That's all you got to do. They're not going to be able to skip the line. That's not how it works. They can only do so much to persuade these guys to come here before the dam bursts. I think we'll see a pretty decent improvement, Prodigy, especially if Bayo's not the number one, right? If they don't have to have him as a top line starter and he's a number 3 starter and there's a lot less pressure, then yeah, I think we'll be all right. One more. I'm done with Bauer. We're done with Bauer. I don't want Bauer. We don't need Bauer. And every time we have this conversation, everyone gets into a fight. So we're not talking about Bauer. Anyone else we could talk about. Anyone. We could talk about Imanaga. We could keep talking about Yamamoto. Just anyone. Woodruff I'd love. Woodruff I'd absolutely love. If they could get him on a 2-year deal with a team option for a third, I'm all in. Marcus Stroman. I don't love Marcus Stroman, man. I don't know how good he'd be with Boston. Stroman scares me. Because I think he's going to get a pretty decent amount of money. Luzardo be a good fit? Absolutely. I just don't know what the cost of getting Luzardo would be. It'd be pretty high. Excuse me. Mr. Money Mike Madness. God, sorry. Mr. Money Mike Madness. Been here for 10 months. Can we get some claps to chat for Mike? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. He says, induct Hank Bauer into the Hall of Fame. He's eligible in 2025. Mike, somehow you always know what to say. Yeah, I'm surprised Bauer hasn't been. God, it's all anyone's talking about. I am surprised that Woodruff hasn't been signed yet. Yeah, I think Sale this year will be good too. I think we're forgetting that this is the first time he's coming to a season healthy, starting spring training healthy. He was healthy last season. He started the year last season. But yeah, I mean, if we get a decent season out of Sale in the back four, why not Nara? Why not Nara? We get Yamamoto yet? We're still waiting. We're fighting about him, Robbie, but we're still waiting. We're at all sorts of arguments tonight. Record prediction with the current roster? I don't know. Probably honestly, what'd they win? 78 last year? 76? Right? It's essentially the same roster without Turner. Tim Anderson at second base. If we get Tim Anderson on a 1-year deal, maybe, but I don't love it. I don't love it. I think they could trade for someone without giving up too much. What do you think about Corey's interview with Rob Bradford? It made me a little bit more confident. Do you really see Sox getting a frontline rotation guy? Because I don't think there's even a chance. So I'm sorry you think that. Yeah, I think they will. Why do you think the Red Sox are not involved in the Cuban market? I don't know if there's really... Is there really like a Cuban... there's one Cuban pitcher, right? There's that, what's his name? There's that Cuban pitcher who's really interesting to me and honestly could be a sort of back-end rotational piece. But other than that, I don't know if what's up, Mark? I don't know if there's really anyone. Is there anyone major league ready? Honestly, as Valdo, I don't know. I don't know. Brazier? Okay, Jake. Yeah, Yariel Rodriguez. That's the guy who I was thinking of. Burns, Woodruff, Snell, Valdez, Bieber, Bauer, Imanaga, Yamamoto, Montgomery, Cease. Of those two guys who win the free agent in 2024. Yeah. Would Red Sox consider Cody Bellinger? No. Would I rather have Soler or Turner at DH? Turner. Personally. Where do you think Duvall ends up? I think he'll sign like a 2-year deal with Arizona Diamondbacks or something. Sneaky breakout candidate for next year. What's up, Anthony? Breakout candidate for next year. Garrett Whitlock gets back into true Garrett Whitlock shape with the help of Andrew Bailey. Mike, imagine the presser where Yamamoto's like, they're like, oh, what happened? How'd you sign with the Red Sox? And he's like, oh, Yoshida introduced me to Fenway Franks. Celtics fan, I don't think that's the kind of their offseason they're looking for. Yeah, Wilyer Abreu is a great breakout candidate. Yeah, I love that. Story, I love that. Oh my God, dude, this Trevor Bauer stuff's gonna drive me insane. Done talking about it. I'm not answering questions about it. Turner's a great guy. Really loved him last year for what he did. Glad he had a career year with us. Yeah, I hope we see him. I hope we see him again, man. I wouldn't hate him for another year. Could be, Jacob. Could be. He just won a Cy Young. I don't think anyone's overlooking him. I think Snell's waiting to see what happens with Yamamoto. World Series prediction? I have no idea. Prediction on who will be opening day starter for us? No clue. With every passing day, the Red Sox are less probable with signing Yamamoto. I don't think that's true. I actually think the more time that goes by, the Red Sox have a stronger chance. It gives them more opportunity to play something. No, that's not going to happen, J-Mac. What about Teoscar Hernandez? I'd love Teoscar Hernandez. Does it make sense to hire JT as some kind of bench coach? He's still playing. He's not going to sign that. I absolutely think they need front-end pitching, yes. Why do I prefer Turner over Soler? I think Turner's just been a bit more consistent. A bit more consistent, in my opinion, throughout his career, at least lately. Soler's had a really solid year last year. But I think Turner's been more steady overall over the last few years. Cutter Crawford, a pitcher you're going to break out? I could see that. Yeah, starting pitching's really great. You guys suck. Would signing only in Managa be a letdown? Absolutely, yes. What about Patrick Sandoval? That's another one of those guys. Peter, what do you mean I told you so? It's been 2 years out of a 7-year contract. Do we still have Pavetta? Yeah, we have him for one more year until he's a free agent in 25. Will the Red Sox sign a second baseman or trade for one? Looks like they're trying to trade for one. Nobody's talking about Mitch Garver. I don't think the Red Sox add any catching depth. That was hilarious that Carabas got mentioned as a former major league pitcher. That's hilarious. Who'd you trade for the second baseman other than Drury? Polanco, India, McLean, if you can get him, would be incredible. Willie Adames. I think we trade for Ohtani. Hi, Corbin. Cora said sale starts opening day last September. That was last September, dude. Cora can say whatever he wants in September. It doesn't mean anything. Likely for 40 bombs. Koss is going to hit a lot, yeah. Ha-Sung Kim is a good one. Is Houston really going to trade Framber? I think if they get a good enough offer, they will. I don't think they're in any pressure. Luis Ariz and make him DH. I don't know if that's going to happen. $5 super chat from Unknown. Thank you so much, Mr. Unknown. Can we get some claps in the chat for Unknown? Thank you, Unknown. We got some giveaways to do as well. Who is a realistic second baseman you think we could sign or trade for? I think realistically, you've got a lot of options. I don't think the Red Sox sign Whit Merrifield, and I don't think the Red Sox sign Tim Anderson. I think the Red Sox trade for a second baseman, and I think we see a smaller trade package for, I would say, Jorge Polanco to me feels like a really, really interesting pickup. I think that's a guy to keep an eye on in terms of Red Sox trade targets. I also think you could look at Jonathan India. You could look at Ha-Seong Kim. You could look at, I would love Brandon Drury. Brandon Drury to me is the guy I would go for. We're working on it, Keith. That's the guy I would look for. But I would keep an eye on Jorge Polanco. Thanks again for your $5. What do I think about Craig Breslow? I have no opinion yet because he's done nothing. Yeah, Kim's expensive. Kim's expensive. Too much infielder. We don't have enough infielders. Yeah, true, Mike. If San Diego trade, give Tim Anderson a prove it deal, I don't think they're gonna do that. Merry Christmas to you as well, Snowman. All right, chat. Let's get our first giveaway going, huh? Let's give away this Red Sox ornament, courtesy of our friends over at Foco, completely free. Let me set up the giveaway. Is this what it was? No. I forget the giveaway, chat. I forget the link to the giveaway. I totally forget. It was something bot. Do you guys remember? Anyone remember? What's going on, Mike the God? Hey, Colt. Why can I not remember the giveaway name? It wasn't Nightbot. It was something bot. This is ridiculous. Why can I not remember anything? StreamYard? No, it wasn't StreamYard. $5 super chat from J Mac while I'm looking for this. He says, "Yo, Corbin, hope you have a Merry Christmas, sorry. I still think they should trade Story and Sale." Well, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, J Mac. I can't agree with you. But I really appreciate the money. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I just don't think neither of them really have value right now. This might be the downfall of the Red Sox. What? Do I remember any slower offseason? It's been a while, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. $2 super chat. Mr. Money Mike Madness. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. Who hits the claps in the chat for both these guys? Mike says, trade for Matt McLean. I submitted some on trade values. Look it up. I don't know if I can do that on my computer right now, but I do agree, trade for Matt McLean. There are a lot of different trades you can do for him. Man, what the heck, Corbin? Come on. I don't think it was Streamlabs. No, it wasn't this. When was the last time we did a giveaway, chat? I don't even remember. All right, we're gonna have to do it at 8. I think we're gonna have to do the giveaway at 8 because I flat out can't remember what the giveaway thing is, and I need to remember that, or we're not gonna be able to do anything. Did we do some at the end of the year? When was the last giveaway? Anyone remember? Sometime in October, maybe. Oh, I feel like an idiot. It was exclamation point giveaway. Yeah, that's what I was using before, but I can't remember the website I was using to have that. Yeah, I saw that, Philip. Very interesting. I don't know. I mean, that's the Athletic, right? So, Corbin, do you really think that the Brewers will deal Burns given that they lost Woodruff and traded 2 other starters? I think one of those guys was a bullpen arm. In terms of whether they'll trade Burns or not, I think it depends on the offer, right? If the Brewers are trying to retool and they're trying to be, competitive this year, but also have control for the next couple of years, the Red Sox have some of those guys. Cutter, Houck are both interesting options. Can you give away something that fixes the sparkles on my stream? No, man, it's snow. It's our Christmas themed stream. I think there are options that you could get him away. I think it does become a little bit harder though. Oh wait, the bot's in my chat. I'm an idiot. Get someone the bot. Where's the bot? The next time the bot pops up, that's when we know. $5 super chat from Snowman. Thank you so much, Snowman. Can we get some claps to chat for Snowman as well? Thank you so much. What minor league player will help the Red Sox in 2024? I think the sort of cheating answer is Wilyer Abreu, because Wilyer Abreu is technically still a rookie, but he played some time last year. That's a guy I would really, really look into in terms of legitimate impact on the Red Sox. I think hasn't made their major league debut yet. I think Brian Mata maybe. Nightbot. It's Nightbot, chat. That's it. Nightbot. Philip Beasley became a member of the standing rooms. Thank you so much, Philip. Can we get some claps to chat for Philip? Thank you so much. All right, chat. We figured it out. It only took 10 minutes, but we got it. There it is. I found him. All right. Here we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a keyword. You're going to type it in. For this, by the way, the first thing we're giving away is a couple of Red Sox ornaments. We got this one, and we got Santa being held up by a Red Sox blimp. We're giving... Oops. My bad. I'll send the link in a second, Noah. We're going to give both of these away, and the only thing you're going to have to do is type the word... I'm trying to think of an easy word. XMAS. 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 Here, I'll type it for you. That's all you got to do. So to enter the giveaway, type Xmas, and we'll roll 2 people. Will 2 people win this? We'll wait a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's gonna look a little bit fuzzy for a second, CW. But let's get a couple of these given away. You fat man. Take the snow off. Nah, I like the snow. It might be making it a little bit glitchy though. Money where your mouth is. Who are the 2 stars the Red Sox second base land? All right, fine. Well, we'll take off the snow. I was just trying to have some fun. Snow's gone, all right? Snow's gone. I do, Sai, yes. All right, don't forget, type Xmas if you want one of the 2 giveaway items. Let me think. Make sure you guys are typing Xmas so you can be entered into the giveaway. We're going to be giving away this one first, and then we'll give away something else second. Versatility. I would say the 2 stars the Red Sox end up with most realistic. I think it's Jordan Montgomery. I think they trade for Braxton Garrett. And then for second base, I think they get Jorge Polanco. I think that's what it is. All right, we'll give you guys a couple more seconds. Give you guys a couple more seconds to enter the giveaway, and then we'll get this going. A couple more seconds here. It's all guessing now? Yeah, everything's guessing. $50 super chat from Sai. Sai, that is... I mean, that's incredibly generous. Thank you so much, Sai. Wow. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Ruse, you only got to enter once. Thank you, Sai. That's way too much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Can we get some claps for him? Thank you, guys. That was incredible. I hope you're having or going to have a happy holiday, Sai. That truly meant a lot to me. Thank you. All right, let's give some of this away. First one is going to be this B. This B here. We're giving it away, and the winner of the giveaway is Ed Horrocks. Ed Horrocks. Are you in the chat, Ed? Are you in the chat, Ed? Yes? All right, Ed. Here's what I'm going to need you to do. Email this, redseatradio@gmail.com. I need your address, and I need a screenshot of you following Foco on Twitter. If you could do both of those things, you're in business. You get the ornament. Absolutely free. Here, I'll type it in chat. Thanks for watching, Peter. That means a lot. Thank you. What about the Twitter? So, yeah, it's Twitter is at Foco USA. So you follow that. Email me there, Ed, and when you're good, you're good. I just need your address. I need a picture of that, and we'll get you an ornament to celebrate the holidays with Foco. Anyways, chat, let's get back to some... Sai, that really means a lot to me. Truly. Waka, did the Red Sox make an offer? I don't think the Red Sox were in on that. Versatility. Versatility. That is way too much, man. Oh my Lord. Versatility. You're making me blush, man. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. I don't know what to say. You guys have been, this is incredible. This is unbelievably generous. Unbelievably generous. You were wrong, but Merry Christmas anyways. Bring back the snow. Once I get rid of this, we'll bring back the snow. It's Monty, Giolito, and India, by the way. I think that's, yeah, I could see that. I could see it happening. I appreciate that thing. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get back to some Sox talk, huh? Yeah, I'll be covering the cost to get it to you guys. No worries. You guys pay nothing out of pocket for any of these. Any of these giveaway items. You guys, nothing out of pocket. I wouldn't do that to you. So I think I just got your email. Ed, you send that email? Are we good? All right, we're going to re-roll. We're going to roll again. We're giving away another item. We're giving away another item here. This one is Santa on a blimp. A Red Sox blimp with a Red Sox coat and a Red Sox hat. What do we think, chat? What should be the key word here? I think we do, we'll just do Santa. All you guys got to do is type Santa. We'll get this out of the way. We'll get this done quickly. And then we'll be good to go. Type in the word Santa. 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 We'll get this one out of the way. And then we'll have a little bit of a break. And then we'll give away the hat. And then at the end of the stream, we're giving away a $50 Amazon gift card, as well as some Red Seat merch. It'll probably just be a Red Seat hat. But if you want the really, really cool Santa blimp, you only have to enter it once, by the way. You only have to type it in once. Too bad you're not in the U.S. Yeah, Roger, I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is with that from Foco. I wish I could help you. Would be very happy with Montgomery. I hope you're right on that, Corbin. Really does make the most sense to me. Only got to enter it once, Patriots. Don't spam it. Yeah, Montgomery to me makes a lot of sense, and that makes me nervous. Anytime someone makes too much sense for the Red Sox, they don't end up getting him, it feels like. So the key word here is Santa. S-A-N-T-A. Get yourself a Santa Foco thing. I just want to know the timeline for being great again. Is it 2 to 3 years? Is it 5 to 10 years? I think that depends on what they do this offseason, truly. If they have a great offseason, it could be now. It could be competitive again now, right? Good righty bat would be nice. They do need another righty bat. $25, $26, 2 to 4 years. Do I have a favorite Red Sox hat? Yeah, it's somewhere around here. It was hanging up for a while. Mike, do not do that. Please. That would be way, way, way too generous. Don't forget, type Santa. I'll give you guys another minute here. Of course, it's been a rough few year, Peters. I don't blame you guys for being. There's a lot of negativity right now. It's for good reason. All right, let's roll this, shall we? 3, season of giving. It is, Mike. But that's a lot. I'd feel bad. Please do not do that, Ruse. All right, let's get this going. 27 eligible. Let's do this. Tom Stoddard. We get some claps in the chat for Tom. Tom, you know what to do. You know what to do. What's up, TD? Ed, Tom. Thank you so much, TD. I need email with your address, please. Tom, you get the blimp. Ed, you're getting the Red Sox emote here. Let's take a little bit of a break from giveaways. I feel like people get bored. I feel like people get bored quickly with giveaways. But now that we know where to go. Turner for 2024. That's not true, AT. Let's talk baseball. I'm all in. Cora's gone after this year. I would be shocked if he is. They've invested too much in him. Where do I think Yamamoto's going realistically? I think he's going to the Dodgers or the Yankees. Realistically. But, we don't know yet. I'm looking for that What's up, Kevin? Is The Athletic a good source? The Athletic's solid. For sure. Mike. Don't do it, Mike. The Athletic, I would say is reliable. Yeah. What did Cora say in the podcast today? He basically would refuse to confirm or deny that Yamamoto visited the Red Sox at Fenway Park. He also seemed very confident in the way he was speaking. He's always pretty confident, but he's always very honest. This was a little, this kind of the same way he was like before the Alex Verdugo trade, where he was sort of like, I got something up my sleeve. You know what I mean? So I think it gives hope to a lot of people for sure. Do I trust the Spanish reporter that made the tweets? Marino Pepin, I think he does know what he's talking about. I just think his wording made it sound like something else, and he didn't do anything to clarify. Right? He just sort of let it run wild. And to me, that's a big issue, right? Because that's a lot. That was a lot, right? The $300 million offer, the visit to Fenway Park. You know what I mean? You think the Sox will go to 12 350 or 14 400? I don't think it gets to that point. If the Dodgers are willing to, rumoredly, right, again, because now you're talking about guests again. Rumor is they're sitting around $300 million, including the fee. So it's really like $250 million. I think this gets maybe to $300 million. I think that's it. I've been out of the loop for a few weeks. What's a realistic offseason haul? Only pitching some bats. I think we'll see pitching and another bat. Yeah. All right, TD. I'm in for it. Yeah, CW definitely was. Corbin and Robbie Hyde are the legit everyday Red Sox guys for me. I appreciate that. Robbie's a great resource too. What's going on, Dennis? How are you? Todd, yeah, it's the market though, right? I mean, we're talking Snell and Montgomery aren't even really fielding offers until Yamamoto signs. You want the Red Sox to be in on those big guys? You got to wait. You got to be patient. You got to wait because those big guys are going to take time. No one signed those big guys. The only big guy in free agency to go is Ohtani. You want the big moves? You got to wait for the big moves to happen because their markets are much more competitive than anyone else's. So they're going to take time. Yankee fans will be so insufferable again once again. Yeah, I know. If Yamamoto goes to the Yankees, I'm going to break down. I agree with you, Soup. I think there might have been a translation thing too. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if there's anyone who's fluent in Spanish in the chat right now that can sort of take a look at the Marino Pepin stuff and see kind of where we're at here. Has there been any noise around Turner? I haven't really heard anything. I know that the Mariners were possibly looking at him. The Arizona Diamondbacks were possibly looking at him. So I think there's some, but why do you think he didn't visit Boston when he was on the East Coast? Is that a bad sign? I don't think it's a great sign. I think obviously you look at it, right? It's hard for me to sit here and say, yeah, that's a good sign, right? But there could be external factors that led to Yamamoto not visiting Boston on this particular trip. I think, in my opinion, one of the big ones was the fact that the day he would have hypothetically visited would have been Sunday. And if you live near Boston, you know what Sunday was like. It was a literal monsoon out here, right? A literal monsoon out here. So that could be part of it. Another part that could be involved here is that Yamamoto is very strictly regimented in his training. He's a lot like Shohei Ohtani, where he needs to be doing certain things at certain times, and that's just how he's sort of structured. And there could have been, hey, look, I got New York for 5 hours, I'm going to meet with the Yankees or I'm going to meet with the Mets while I'm there. Hey, I'll call up the Yankees, but I don't have time to go to Boston. I don't have time to go to Philadelphia. I need to get back to UCLA or USC or one of those colleges that he's probably training at, right? And get back to doing that. You're fluent, Paul? Do you happen to know, have you seen any of Marino Pepin's tweets? Is it, from what we gathered, is there any difference? I would tend to agree with you, Joseph. I think the Dodgers and the Mets are probably the biggest ones. You speak Polish? That's actually pretty impressive. I've never met anyone who spoke Polish. How many Pauls we got in here? Probably a lot. Would you rather Jordan Montgomery or Corbin Burns on the Red Sox? Depends. If Corbin Burns is an extension, if you can guarantee an extension with Corbin Burns, it's Corbin Burns every single day. How long are we willing to sit with Houck and Whitlock? Depends on their role. They're both fantastic out of the bullpen. If that's where they are, I think as long as they can be here. Do you have any concerns about Yamamoto's arm health? Throws gas, throws a lot of pitches. I think at some point he will need Tommy John. I think that's a risk factor teams know. Kevin Youkilis on Jared Carrabis' podcast actually talked about it, where he said that no Japanese pitchers coming to Major League Baseball and not needed Tommy John. Every single one of them has gotten them. So it's something you're just obviously just factoring in. Hey, Rob. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Any top trade targets outside the obvious one? Gilbert, Cease, Bieber, Burns. Anyone from the Marlins, honestly. Braxton Garrett's, Edward Cabrera, Jesus Luzardo. I think those could be some out of the box options. They've been talked about for sure. We've talked about them on this channel. So I think the translation for Pepe is solid. Okay, so yeah, there's not much difference there. What do the Red Sox do with Rafaela? I think that depends on what they do in free agency. If they could get what they need out of free agency and can fill out the rest with trades, I don't think you need to trade Rafaela. But I think if you end up kind of cornering yourself into, hey, we need to make a big trade to get a legitimate starting pitcher in here, I think Rafaela is one of the ones on the board. Do you think the Red Sox give a big name Christmas gift, or they go with the roster as they have this offseason? They haven't been going with the roster this offseason, and yeah, there will be additions. Not sure if it'll be on Christmas. Can we get a Marlins ace without trading Teal or Roman Anthony? Probably, if you're looking for their true ace, which would be Jesus Luzardo, no. I don't think you can get him without sending one of those guys. $5 super chat from Jack. Lars and his mom are recruiting Yoshinobu. It might work. To hope it does. Love the stream, by the way. Thank you so much. Can we get some clap in the chat for Jack? Thank you so much, Jack. Man, I hope there's some recruiting going on. Yeah, I don't want to say it, Shooter. I was trying to think of a way around it. Is Meyer expected to get called up this season or still need more development? I would say if Meyer's healthy, you'll see him at the end of the year. How much money is if Red Sox re-sign Justin Turner? Like what his contract would look like? Probably a year, $15 million with maybe a team option in 2024. Costas will use 40 different nail polishes. Yeah, I truly don't care. I do not care at all what Tristan Costas does with his body. I'd be shocked if the Sox do not trade Meyer if they get Yamamoto. Why would they trade Meyer if they got Yamamoto? You mean if they don't get Yamamoto? Like, there is definitely... Should they add a lefty bullpen arm like Matt Moore? I kind of hope they do. Unless they truly think that Bailey can make Sean Murphy or Brandon Walter a true, not Sean Murphy, Chris Murphy or Brandon Walter into legitimate, true, solid left-handed bullpen options, and Brendan Bernardino keeps improving. I think they could use another lefty. Yeah. They have to trade Meyer to get one of Seattle or Marlins guys. I think if you're looking for the ace of the Marlins or the ace of the Mariners, you're probably right, but you might not need to get the ace. Right? You might not need it. It depends. It really depends. Like, you're not going to need it to get any of the rentals. You won't need to put Meyer on the table for any of the rentals. It would really be, in my opinion, the only way they put Marcelo Meyer on the table is for George Kirby or Jesus Luzardo. I think those are the only two. What's up, Gritty? Need pitching? I mean, you need pitching either way. Who would I trade for George Kirby? I mean, just realistically, you'd probably have to include either Roman Anthony or Marcelo Meyer. Do we have any good catchers in the minors? Yeah, Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal. He might be ready to go by the end of the year. Genuinely. I don't even understand how that's supposed to be funny, Jake. Meyer for Bobby Witt. That's not going to happen, but that'd be pretty incredible. Do I think Teal is a call-up for opening day? No. Kirby's under control for 6 years? Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it takes both, Shooter, but I think if it might possibly take Meyer, Duran, Houck. Like, it would take your big trade pieces, I think, to get Kirby. I don't think the Red Sox would be willing to trade both Anthony and Marcelo Meyer. Be honest with you. Any word on Duvall and what they are doing with him? No, nothing connecting the Red Sox to Adam Duvall, if that's your question. The only thing I heard was that the Braves might be interested in bringing Duvall back, but they traded for from the Mariners. They traded for God, my brain is so stuck up with Yamamoto stuff. I'm forgetting people's names. Jared Kelnick. Seems like this free agent period is taking forever. Yeah, it's brutal. Meyer, Blaze, Howe, Cutter. Yeah. I think they'd want someone that's major league ready for the outfield, though. I know I always include Duran. I hate including Duran. I love Duran. But I just think if you're not going to trade Roman Anthony, Jarren Duran's like your second most valuable outfielder. So there's a chance he becomes the Duran of old? Sure, yeah, there's always a chance. We should extend O'Neal? No, I'd want to see O'Neal healthy first. Plus, you got Roman Anthony in the wings. What about Manoah? I'm good with Manoah. Not named Corbin Burns. If you're including Marcelo Meyer and Corbin Burns trade, you're getting screwed. Corbin Burns is 1 year, right? Unless you can guarantee that he's going to be here for 10 years, no. Duran for Edward Cabrera straight up? Maybe. What do you think the Sox should do with Whitlock, Houck, Schreiber, Crawford, Winkowski, and Pivetta? It seems like there's a redundancy. I would say Cutter and Pivetta possibly are both going to end up in the rotation next year with Whitlock, Houck, Schreiber, and Winkowski in the bullpen. You could fit all of them, and you should fit all of them. That's a lot of good young pitching depth. Appreciate it, TD. Yeah, I like when people don't agree with me. It leads to debates. If we get Yamamoto, do you think we could still go and get Burns? No, I don't. Because I think the Red Sox would be less willing to part with the pieces that it would take to get Burns here if they got Yamamoto. Winkowski could be traded. I think Winkowski could be traded, yeah. It'll take more than just Duran for Edward Cabrera. Yeah, but Edward Cabrera, that was before the season started. Edward Cabrera had a little bit of a hard time. Edward Cabrera had a little bit of a hard time this season with walks. So I don't know if he's worth more than he was at the beginning of the year. Talk to me about this closer we have in the minors, Gonzalez or something like that. Not sure who you're talking about. If Yamamoto falls through, it makes me even more sad that we didn't go for Senga more heavily last year. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of surprised Senga was always someone in the back of my head I would have loved for them to get. Why not say Don Rafaela at shortstop or at second base? I just think they're trying to. I don't think they think Rafaela is ready for major leagues yet. An everyday major league spot. No, he can't, TD, which is why I think he backed himself into a bit of a corner. Brandon Drury for utility. I'd love Brandon Drury. Wilkeman Gonzalez. I don't think Wilkeman's really a closing type. Wilkeman's ceiling, in my opinion, is like a possible 3, more realistically 4 or 5. Luis Guerrero. I would love to see Luis Guerrero here. Have him platoon with Pablo Reyes and Valdez. It could be possible, but all signs are sort of pointing towards the Red Sox starting him in AAA, which I don't hate. Luis Guerrero, great story. Real high fastball. Strikes out a ton of guys. Should be ready to go mid-season. I would be not surprised. I would not be surprised to see him up in the majors pretty early on here. 17K per 9. That's crazy. That was in 4 innings. 10K per 9 in AA last year. $5 super chat from IMB. Sweet claps to the chat. Thank you so much. Pablo Reyes is my Lord and Savior. Also, you're the one video I look forward to every day. Appreciate that so much, Beast. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. I hope you're planning on having a happy holidays, and I really appreciate your support, man. Pablo Reyes is my Lord and Savior. Last year, he was legitimately one of the only fun reasons to watch the Red Sox. So I agree right now. Are we going to transition Devers into DH? Nah, not for a little bit. How about a reunion with Martinez for DH? I think they want more versatility than that. You think Wilyer Abreu will be an everyday outfielder? I do, yeah. Most valuable card in my collection? Strictly money-wise, I would say once the Super Chat leaves. I would say that it's a dual auto of Marcelo Mayer and Tristan Casas. I think that one's worth the most right now. Yeah, they do want you versatility. They want you real bad. What's up, Carl? I think they want to. I think Merrifield's looking for a bit more money than I think the Red Sox would be comfortable with, which I think is fine. I think it's fine to pass on Whit Merrifield. If you get Willie Adames in that trade with Corbin Burns, he does the exact same thing, and he might even do it at a better level. You know, gold refractor auto of Bayo. It's so nice. That's an incredible one. I got a Bayo Bowman Chrome first auto. It's that one right there. But it's not numbered or anything. You believe in Houck, Whitlock, Bayo, and Crawford? I believe in them too. I don't believe in them enough to be a legitimate ace right now. But yeah, I think you're right that they will eventually bring those guys up for sure. Can we do a tour of my room? You're looking at it. You're looking at it right now. Like it's really nothing special. I got a PlayStation, Xbox right next to me. I got a whole bunch of boxes of stuff from when we moved that I just never put away. Yeah, you're kind of looking at the whole room. What do we do with Bobby? I don't know what you do with Bobby. What about Brennan Bernardino? Bernardino, I think, starts the year in the bullpen as their sort of high leverage lefty option. Would be my guess. After everything he did last year, he deserves it. Okay, do we want to do giveaway number 2 here? All right, I got Ed and Tom. Yeah, you hate my content versatility? Okay. Any chance we get Trey Mancini? Trey Mancini was not good last year. It doesn't look like he's going to get any better. That's an incredible pickup, Tom. Wow. All right, let's give away some more stuff because it's a Christmas season. Do you think the Red Sox have real chance of getting Yamamoto? I think they do have real chances. How big those real chances are, I don't know. But I think they do have a real chance, yes. Red Sox should sign JD. I don't think JD would be able to repeat what he did last year with the Red Sox. And I also don't think the Red Sox are looking for that little of versatility in the DH spot. All right, yes, I'm going to lag a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bobby's a utility player? Could be. All right, so let's do we want to do a hat or do we want to do this Santa hat or we want to give away some Red Sox do we want to give away some Red Sox red seat merch here? Would I make a video on Christmas if Yamamoto signs it? Probably. Really want Duvall back. He can play center, right field, swing DH. Yeah, Duvall is fine. I could see the Red Sox bringing $20 from Mike. Can we get some claps in the chat? Thank you so much, Mike. I'm real glad it wasn't what you were originally going to donate. That makes me feel a whole lot better. He's got a little poem for us, ladies and gentlemen. $20 super chat. Just absolutely generous. You guys have been incredible tonight, and I cannot thank you enough. This is so much, means so much to me. Mike says, on the 12th day of Christmas, the Red Sox got for me 12 happy groundskeepers, 12 happy groundskeepers, 11 trades or claims, 10 migraines, 9 jersey changes, 8 blown calls, 7 injuries, 6 signed. Okay, Mike, you're throwing me off here. No, I threw myself off. 5 programs, 4 bobbleheads, 3 picks of Poppy, and 2 jerseys and a beer. Folks, I am not a singer. Folks, I am not a singer. But can we get some claps in the chat for Mike once again? It is his birthday. Can we get some happy birthdays? If you haven't said happy birthday yet to Mike, give him a happy birthday. And let's get this giveaway started, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So do we want to do... Do you want to do Red Seat Radio? We'll give away... what do we want to give away? Someone definitely screen recorded that. Didn't get your snow back. People are mad. People were mad at the snow versatility. They were right. It was glitching out the stream though. I looked at the. I looked at it a little bit here. All right, let's do merch then. We're gonna be giving away. What do I want to give away? Merch wise. Snoopy ornament still available? Nah, I got claimed. Let's see. Let's do 2 winners. Let's do a baseball hat. Let's do a red seat baseball hat like the one I wear in every one of my videos. And then let's do let's do a red seat hat, and let's do sweatshirt. Red seat sweatshirt, yeah. Mr. Heim Bloom, he's still here. Just hanging out now. Bring back the crack. What do we think? Sound good? A hat and a sweatshirt, yeah? Keyword here is going to be merch for a red seat hat and a red seat sweatshirt. Keyword here is merch. So we're giving away a red seat hat. We're also giving away a red seat sweatshirt. So we'll be doing 2 of them. Merch, not March. Merch. M-E-R-C-H. Only need to enter it once, though. Only need to type it in once, and you will be entered. Who do I see leading off, Duran, Yoshida, or Merrifield? I would see Duran right now. Yep. All you got to do is type the word merch, ladies and gentlemen. M-E-R-C-H. You just want a Christmas ornament? Paul, you're a little late, my friend. I'm sorry. Eric Hosmer retired? R.I.P. Play some music. Do I have any music here? I don't. Sorry. Maybe next time. Yamamoto by Sunday. If the Sox sign him, let's do a show together. Yamamoto by Sunday. If he signs on Sunday, I'll do one. Wait, Sundays? Yeah, I'll do it. Maybe. Are Canadians? Yeah, Canadians will be fine. Yeah. So we're giving away here. I'll show it to you. I was gonna pull it up on the stream, but here's the sweatshirt. It comes in gray. Comes in like a dark gray, a white, a really gross blue. But this is my favorite. This is my favorite one right here. Wait. So this is a sweatshirt that you could win. That's the sweatshirt right there. Looks pretty nice. And then let me show you the hat. This is the hat. So you guys can win one of those. All you got to do is type in M-E-R-C-H, merch. Come in after the new year. Yeah, my stream's going to be choppy. My stream's going to be choppy. All right, here we go. We're rolling. We're rolling. What kind of strap on the hat? It's got this right here on the back. It'll be choppy until I get rid of this. All right, here we go. Those prices include shipping. Doesn't matter. I'm paying for it. All right, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Froggo! Froggo! Are you here, Froggo? Man, this thing is hot. He's the first person to win. We're going to be playing it. We're going to do another one in just a second here. Let me get it. Okay, Froggo, email me here. Do you want the hat or do you want the sweatshirt? Actually, just type it in the chat right now. Type in the chat right now. You want the hat or you want the sweatshirt? It would be humorous. Sweatshirt? All right, you got it. Frago, I'm going to need you to send me your address to this email right here, and I'm going to need your size as well. Please and thank you. And you'll be getting a white Red Seat Radio sweatshirt. Congratulations, Frago. We're giving away one more thing, though, chat. It's not over yet. You still got the opportunity to win the hat, and here we go. We're rolling. We're rolling for the hat. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're rolling. Sergio! Congratulations, Sergio. Congratulations, Sergio. Thank you so much, guys. Those are the two. Let me guess. Mike is wearing his Red Sox hat as well. I love that, Mike. Congratulations. All right, Sergio, again, same thing. Email right here, redseatradio@gmail.com. I need your address, please. You were a great golfer in your time? I was a great golfer. Sergio won the Masters, now this. What's the greater achievement? Winning the Red Seat Christmas giveaways or winning the Masters? Let me know. Corbin, if Durant most likely leads off, what right-handed hitter hits second, one left-handed hitter? Two lefties can hit back-to-back at the top? Yeah, they can. They definitely can. Imagine it is the actual Heim Bloom. What's up, Sergio? I just need the email right here. redseatradio@gmail.com. I might be able to put a background or something on this. Drop shadow? How's that look? And we'll outline it in black. Okay. That made it harder to read. There we go. Do I expect us to re-sign Ref Snyder after this year? Probably not, no. How do you feel about a trade for Jesus Luzardo? I'm all in on Jesus Luzardo. I'd love to get him here, but only if you miss out. The problem is right with Luzardo is when you look at it, I need emails from both winners here, please. Frago and Sergio. So when I look at Jesus Luzardo, right? He was really great last year. You're talking about a 3.58 ERA. 3.55 FIP, 10.48 K per 9, 2.77. I mean, this dude's a beast, right? He's got a ton of years of control left. 2 major league options. He's not a free agent until 2027, so you'd have three seasons of control. Are there any special perks of becoming a member? Yeah, during the regular season and the postseason, if there was a postseason with the Red Sox, you get if you join the box seats or the bleachers or the box seats, you get a live stream once a month. We're doing our members only live stream next week, the Tuesday, the Wednesday after Christmas. You get those special emotes that we update every year. You get a special members only live stream, and you get a pregame sort of roundup for every single game of the regular season as well. That is only available to members. Email sent. Beautiful, Frago. Thank you. Sergio, thank you. All right, one more item we're giving away tonight, chat, and that is going to be a $25 gift card to Amazon. Whoop whoop. We're gonna end the stream with that, just because you guys have been incredible to me all year. You deserve it. Yeah, I really like Jesus Luzardo. Ben Stein. Yeah, you also get that. I don't even know who that is. Yamamoto is coming to the Red Sox by Monday. I love that optimism, Nara. Yuri Perez would be wild. If the Red Sox wanted him, yeah. That'd be insane. Bloom better win the last giveaway. And all right, chat. Do you care if I take this off a little bit? I'm getting itchy. What makes Yamamoto so special? I think he's an absolute killer pitcher. I mean, ridiculous stuff. He's got the biggest thing with Yamamoto is he might not blow you away with everyone. Good night, Snowman. Merry Christmas to you as well. I don't know if we're going to have a live stream before the new year. Let me think about that for a second. I don't think we will. 20. No, yeah. I won't see I won't see non-members until the 3rd. Yeah, he's an amazing pitcher. He can beat you. The big thing with Yamamoto is he can beat you with every single pitch in his arsenal. That's really rare for a lot of pitchers, right? It's all above average. And then the big thing is that he's 25, right? So he's just getting into his prime at literally some of the craziest stuff you've ever seen coming out of Japan. So that's what really makes him special. He's an incredibly young, talented pitcher. What's the link to my merch? It is... It is right here. Yeah, Yamamoto being a bust would be a huge surprise. Even if, you might not put up like a 1.9 ERA, but he's going to be, probably like 3.3, 3.4 his first year. That's what they said about Daisuke, and he was a mid pitcher. It's a bit different. It's different, right? Daisuke in the NPB at a 2.6. Let me see if I can get. Nah, I can't even get them combined. Daisuke under in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons. In 8 seasons with the NPB league, he never really eclipsed. His last season was his best season at 2.13. But we've never really seen stats like... When we're talking about ERA only, Daisuke was solid, but we're talking about right now a 1.16 ERA. 1.16. With a 1.68. Oh, no, I'm not saying Daisuke's hype isn't as big. I'm just saying we're talking about the caliber of possible pitcher here. Yamamoto's worst season in the NPB was 0.1%, 0.1 points higher than Daisuke Matsuzaka's best season in the NPB. No big injury yet. Yeah, we need him bad. That's crazy. And the Japanese league has only gotten better. Daisuke did never win 3 Japanese Cy Youngs in a row. I mean, his last 3 seasons, right? 2023, 1.16 ERA, a 1.5 walks per 9 with a 9.3 K per 9. 2022, 1.68 ERA with a 0.927 whip, a 2 K per 9 walks per 9, and a 9.6 K per 9. And then in 2021, he had a 1.13 ERA with a 0.847 whip, a 1.9 K per 9 or walks per 9, and a 9.6 K per 9. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's disgusting, right? Daisuke was big back then. This guy could be even better. Like Daisuke and honestly, Daisuke and Yamamoto are in different leagues. Like it's crazy how good Yamamoto could truly be. Truly. Just got here. We close to getting anyone? Happy holidays to you as well, Ethan. Not much closer than we have been. I was really hoping we'd get some news tonight. I still think there's hope that we get something in the last 30 minutes here. But yeah, there's not even any rumors or anything. Yeah, he's our number 1 starter. And then 2, if you don't sign anyone else, is Bayo, yeah. And then 3, see, you need to bring someone else in, yeah. If we miss Yamamoto, we won't miss Sasaki. I don't know. How's life? Life's good, man. What am I doing for Christmas? Not much. My girlfriend's family is very Italian, so we'll be doing a 7-fish dinner on New Year's Eve with her big family. And then we'll go visit my small family. Well, big, we'll go visit my family on Christmas Day. Okay, Serge, I'll take a look. Thanks for stopping by and watching, Cam. I appreciate it. I think they will. Shooter. There is no reason for them not to. I love that enthusiasm, Roger. That would be incredible. Is Woodlock this year a rotation, same as Nick Pivetta or the bullpen? I would say Nick Pivetta is more likely. I will, Ethan. 7-fish dinner is incredible. It is. I look forward to it every year. Oh, it is the best. I love the 7-fish dinner. It's like my favorite part of Christmas now. Whitlock, in my opinion, is going to be like your 2-inning big 2-inning guy. Yeah, the Dodgers are what every team wants to be so bad. If they win one World Series with those guys, it'll be worth it. Yeah. See, yeah, probably. You'd be happy with Montgomery and Imanaga. Imanaga to me is like a 4, right? So you're getting a top. You're getting a 2 and a 4. That's really what you're getting. And I don't know if that's enough. Why are they trading sign guys now? Because they have the money and ability to do that. Are there any relief pitchers you see us picking up? I don't see that. Didn't even want Montgomery as a backup catcher. Good thing he's not a catcher. I'm going to the home opener. Are you too? Probably. I'll probably be there. MLB trade rumors sees him as a 3. I mean, that's best case scenario, right? Imanaga, best case scenario is a 3. So you're getting a 2 and a 3, right? You're still not getting that ace. I don't know. That Cuban Yariel Rodriguez, he did not, Lord. He's still available. I haven't heard much about him. We heard that there was a bit of a market for him earlier, and then that was sort of it. I think everything just died. It's your birthday this year, a home opener? That's incredible. Oh, I'm not saying Monty. No. No, I don't. Sorry, don't censor me. I don't. He needs to sell the team, bruh. If you're waiting for the big move, Alex, you got to be more patient, man. None of the big time free agents that the Red Sox have been looking for, that Red Sox fans have been looking for, have signed. Right? They're not out of it yet. Everything we're hearing is rumors right now. We truly don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We're just gonna have to wait and see, Alex. I could, why don't we start the ownership needs to sell towards the end of the year, towards the end of the offseason. Appreciate it, Joe Public Films. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be expensive if they do versatility. Corbin, what do you think of Snell? Is he worth 4-6 years at $30 million? I personally do not. My issue with my only concern with Snell is the Chris Sale factor, right? Snell's already been injured before. The tendency to get more injured as you get older is there. That's my fear. Is Trevor Story going to play a full season? And also, will he be the leader to push the Red Sox? I don't know about the second part. I truly can't predict that. But yeah, I think he'll play a much bigger role than he has over the last 2 years. The issue with Rodriguez is no one knows if he can start or just be a late inning guy. That's a difference that's a huge difference in contract. Yeah. I always forget that I'm going to forget Soto's a Yankee until we get to spring training. Honestly. Like, the second I see him in legitimate Yankee uniform, I'm going to be like, oh, God. But until then, I don't believe it. How do you feel if we traded for Steven Matz? I wouldn't be super excited. I mean, probably one of those videos where we go over them and then I say, it's a solid move. It's not a needle mover. He's older. What is he? 30-something? 34? 35? 32? Going into his age 33 season? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, he was fine, right? But he's a career 4.25 ERA with a almost exact 4.24 FIP, 90. He's the definition of mid, right? He'd be fine. But I don't think he's really someone the Red Sox need to target. Miles Mikolas, he could be fine too again. The Red Sox either... Oh, okay, it's gone. Matz is a 5 at best. Yeah, you're probably looking at a 5. He rounds out the rotation. The Red Sox don't need their rotation rounded out, right? They have... You have Cutter right now who can round out the rotation. You got Pavetta who can round out the rotation. You got Houck. You've got Whitlock. You've got... I already say Pavetta. You've got 4 guys who can round out a rotation. You need the top guys. I could see Soto getting $500 million. If we don't get Yamamoto, we're definitely building a lot of depth, not a bunch of signing big players this year. I think if we don't get Yamamoto, we'll get a big name in a trade, I think. Oh, whoa. I see versatility. I see what you mean. You're just pointing it out. Sorry. I guess I was just clarifying. How about someone like Ranger Suarez from Philly? It's a very similar, that'd be a solid 5, but you don't need a 5, right? That's the problem. You need, Suarez. Yeah, Suarez is a 5, a 4. Suarez is a 4, right? Yeah, 4. Are there any players that you really have your eye on for the Sox right now? One that isn't super obvious, Braxton Garrett. Feel like people are putting too much stock into this free agency. The Red Sox are going to improve no matter what due to development of the young talent. They will, yes, but we don't want marginally improving anymore. We want We want legitimate. We want big step improvements. We'll see. 3 for us, yeah, 3 for us for sure. But he has a 3.41 ERA over his career, which is really solid over 6 years. Problem is, he only has 2 years as a legitimate starter. And that's a 3.88 ERA, right? Again, really, probably solid. He has the same exact FIP as he does ERA in those 2 seasons. It's pretty impressive. 51 starts. All right, T, I believe you. Right? Like a 106 ERA plus. Like, again, he's solid. Maybe he's a 3 on the Red Sox, but if you want to be a legitimately good rotation, you know what I mean? This isn't the type of guy you pick up because you have guys who have the potential to do this. Bayo has the potential to be better than this, I think. Cutter has the potential to be in this range. I think you can genuinely, if Howe could figure out his third pitch, I think he could be in the 4 range, right? You got guys like this. We need starting good pitcher, not catcher. Sums it up well, Elmer. John Henry's burner, imagine. How about someone like Zach Wheeler, final year of his deal, Philly gets something legit back from the team? I would love Zach Wheeler. Now that's an ace, right? Ah, crap. I hate when you spell something wrong in Baseball Reference. 3.45 ERA over 9 seasons. 3.34 FIP. His FIP's even better. Like, this is a top-line guy. They're not trading him now. I don't know what you got against Houck, Mr. Money Mike. Fitz could make the leap. He could. But I don't see him making a leap into like a huge role next year. Like he was a fine pitcher like he was good last year, but he wasn't like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Excuse me. He has good control. Mariners guys, I'd love to. Saw how pitch, he's dog water. Okay. Yeah, Sean, I've learned to stay clear of Red Sox Reddit. His last good game was early last season. He ended on a really good game. Tanner Houck, when was his last good game of the year? Game logs, 2023. Let's see what we get. All right, let's start at the end here. Nope, it would have been his last start of the year. 6 innings, 1 hit. 6 innings of 1 hit ball. Before that, it was probably September 19th. No, it was probably September 14th where he went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, no earned, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. He was distractions, yeah. You trade Tanner? I think Tanner's got a lot of potential, man. Tanner's got a lot of potential. You got to think over the last couple of years. I mean, even last year he was thrown around a little bit. You know, he didn't know if he was gonna be a starter or a reliever. I mean, look at what he was in 2022 to 2020, right? 2020 doesn't really count. He played in 3 games, 17 innings. But in 2021, out of the bullpen, he had a 352 with a 258 FIP and a 133 ERA plus. 2022, he had a 315 ERA with a 330 FIP and a 134 ERA plus. He's really solid. Tanner's got some pretty decent trade values. What's your guess on who the Red Sox will get for second base? Blanket guess, I would guess Jorge Polanco. Great bullpen, not starter. Sometimes like with Houck, all it really needed All he really needed was a third pitch. If you get a third pitch, you'd be incredible. If we ever make the playoffs, we are dangerous to those multi-inning guys. True. Right? Like is hey, his slider and his cutter did really well last year. It was his sinker, which had a slug of 507, and his fastball that had a slug of 550. You know who works really well with that? Andrew Bailey, right? If you can get his sinker and or his fastball working, and he can have a pitch mix of a cutter, sinker, slider, and a fastball, Cutter's a much better player. Or I'm sorry, Houck is a much better player. Definitely not. Sorry, Mike. Definitely not David Hamilton. I don't think he's in this mix. Emmanuel Valdez, Pablo Reyes, probably, right? If you don't get one, maybe you wait. What's the deal with Whitlock? Is he starter or not? I think at this point he's a reliever. He's working a splitter that was dirty at times. Yeah, his splitter was fine. It got hit pretty well. 310 average, 267 expected average with a 452 slug. Wasn't great. But it was his least thrown pitch. Or actually, sorry, his four seam was his least thrown pitch. The sinker is the big problem here. If you can get the sinker good, you are in big shape. His whiff rate on his split finger is ridiculous. 40.4%. So that splitter is either a absolute put out pitch or it is a absolute moon ball. His slider, 38.7%. He's got some of the best slider movement in Major League Baseball, if I can remember correctly. Where is this slider? Yeah, it's some of the best in baseball. His run value is ridiculous. His breaking run value is in the 89th percentile. Ronaldo Hernandez, I saw that, Brandon. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, TD. But he's going to give you the close. He's going to successfully do it 86, 87% of the time. Perfectly fine. You think Justin Turner signs with the Yankees? No. Didn't he have a terrible sap? Yeah, he did, Gritty. That was his big problem. Absolutely Ken distraction. That's sort of what I think is sort of one of the underrated facts this offseason. Yeah, I think, I understood why the Red Sox put Whitlock in the rotation, and I think Whitlock deserved the shot to be in the rotation, and I still think he could be a really solid starter. I just think he can't stay healthy, man. You can't have that in the rotation this year. And going forward for Whitlock and for I never liked Kennedy Jansen. Good thing we don't have a Kennedy Jansen on the team. I think, I still think Whitlock could have been a successful starter. I just think with the injury history for both the Red Sox and Whitlock, it makes sense that he's in the bullpen from here on out. And he can still be an absolute weapon. Do you think Josh Winkowski's going to come out of nowhere and be an absolute stud on the mound? I mean, he was pretty good last year. I don't think he'll be a starter ever. What starter do you think we get in free agency? Vols? I don't know, man. I really don't. I was just messing with you, TD. I know who you were talking about. Yeah. Immediately the we need a closer also route. No. I mean, you got Kenley, you got Whitlock, you got Winkowski, you got Houck, who could all close, right? Houck was a great closer in 2022. He gave you a bit of a heart attack, but he got the job done every time. He went 9 for 9 in saves. Sorry, 21? 21? Oh, no. There we go. Saves. Yeah, he went 8 for 9 in saves with a hold in there as well. What's Crawford's ceiling? Crawford to me, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I could see Crawford being a 3. There's no reason to put Chris Sale on the last year of his contract into a closing role. No. Yeah, Houck does have the right mentality to be a closer too. What's going on with the Red Sox? Nothing, man. Ask what's going on with the market. That's really the problem. Why not? I just don't think Chris Sale would be like you have other options who could be more beneficial to the Red Sox in the longer term to be in the bullpen than if you threw Chris Sale in there for 1 year, right? Plus, you think that guy's getting injured now? How about Houck doesn't have a high. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't. It doesn't have to be a high velo fastball to be a closer. Look at Uehara. Look at Koji. What about Bayo? What about Bayo? Oh, what's his ceiling? Bayo to me, his ceiling's a 2. I think there's a chance Bayo becomes an ace, but I really think his ceiling's a 2. Yeah, I like Chris Martin a lot. Trade Houck for Cease and Sale for Burns. That's not going to happen. Are we not paying him $25 million to be an okay closer? Yeah. You think Tanner Houck could be a future Sale? They both have pretty dirty slider. Again, if he can develop that sinker into an effective pitch, I think he could be a really successful starter. Hector, what top dog are we? Who did you want the Red Sox to get going into the offseason, Hector? Was it Yamamoto? He's still available. Was it Jordan Montgomery? He's still available. Was it Blake Snell? He's still available, right? What top dog? Shohei Ohtani? Come on. Right? Come on. Whitlock would be a perfect closer. The Sox, if they get Yamamoto, they could trade Sale and Jansen. They're not going to trade those guys. I like Wink to be the future closer. I honestly would trade Wink. Chris Martin was vastly underrated all over. Julio Urias? What? No Julio Urias. I don't think the Red Sox need to get a second baseman because I think Rafaela can play there. He could, but I don't think the Red Sox think he's major league ready. Schreiber, yeah, they could try and get there are options there that if works out and you've got the ability to sort of test them out. I've been skipping a little bit this stream. I might change the FPS back to 30, chat. I think it's just taking up too much CPU usage, which sucks, but it might have to be done. Pardon me, Flamengo. In case you didn't notice, there's 100 people in here, right? Everyone's talking. I'm trying to have conversations with everybody. If I miss a comment, I miss a comment. Don't use that word to me. Use that word again, you're getting banned. How long do we have a prospect to play second? York could play second. Marcelo Meyer could play second. I wouldn't say very far. Red Sox are a middling mid-market team now. Ownership should move on and sell. They're done trying to win. Again, Paul, if you are trying to get and make this team better, who are you getting? Who are you going for? Who are you going for? Is it because genuinely, if you want to improve this team, you need starting pitching, right? Who are the best 3 starting pitchers in the market? Waka. Waka is who you think is the best. Waka's who you think is the best free agent pitcher on the market. Okay. Okay. Not best? No? Okay, so again, Paul, you want this team to be legitimately better, not marginally better, right? Because Waka and Lugo make you marginally better. Maybe they add 1-2 wins, so all of a sudden you're 78 instead of a 78 team, you're a break-even team? Or do you want the guys who make your team legitimately better, put you back into conversations? Because those guys are still available. So what are we complaining about yet? Right? If they miss out on Yamamoto, or they don't want to put up the money for Yamamoto, or they don't want to put up the money for Snell, reality is aces don't want to be here. How do you know they're still available? They haven't not chosen the Red Sox yet. Yamamoto's impossible. Why, Paul? Genuinely, why? The reality is nothing's happened. So how are you going to sit here and say it's all negative if there's nothing to be negative about? There's nothing happening. And the Red Sox should be doing something. Okay, well, there's nothing to really do. He doesn't want to be on a last place team. Paul, how do you know? He hasn't picked a goddamn team yet. What, are you Yamamoto? No, it's not Yamamoto or bust. No. Would I take on Javier Baez to get Tariq Skubal? We're all Yamamoto. We can circle back when they don't sign any of these guys and overpay for who? Overpay for who? Skubal's really good, man, but he hasn't made a ton of starts. He was really good in 23, but he only made 15 starts. I don't think I would. Overpay for whatever's left? Okay. All right, Paul. We'll talk about it. Again, listen, I'm not sitting here saying they're going to get Montgomery and they're going to spend money. All I'm saying is there's nothing to judge right now. Nothing to judge. And the fact is you're just impatient. That's what it is. So you're just assuming negative because you don't know what's going on. Mike, you understand Urias can't legally pitch in Major League Baseball, right? Because he did some bad things. All right, Chad, it's officially 9 o'clock, so let's get our last giveaway going here. Ladies and gentlemen, to say thank you for everything you guys have given me and supported me over the last year and the way this community has grown, we're giving away one more item. Who get banned? No one got. The only guy who got banned was that guy who called me an a-hole. Now, I appreciate you coming in here too, Paul. All right, last one. Listen, guys, it's going to skip. I'm going to drop my frames down. Oh, did Urias get banned? Not yet. Catch up to Carabas. I'll never catch up to Carabas. Either way, we got one more giveaway here. The stream is going to skip a little bit. We're going back down to 30 frames per second. It's going to be worse quality, but it won't skip as much. And I think that's going to be the good thing. It's an Amazon gift card. That is the last giveaway here. It'll be a $25 Amazon gift card. And we're going to do, I don't know. What do you want it to be? Heim is the word? No. Yeah, Yamamoto feels right. Let's do Yama. Make it easy for everyone to spell. Yama in the chat to win the $25 Amazon gift card. Give you guys a few moments here. Yama, 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 Yama. Agreed, Joe. Yama, 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 Yama. TD, you only got to enter once. You only got to say it once and you are entered. Yama, 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 Yama. I'm so in on Burns. I don't know if that picks it up. I really don't know. How excited am I about the season? I just want baseball back. Ban people say 2 times or more? No. Just stop saying it. That was in a movie? Yama, 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 yama. I don't know. Yeah, you only got to type it in once for it to count. Just once. And again, I know I'm skipping right now. It's the 60 FPSs. I think I got to turn it down, which sucks, but if it stops skipping, it'll look a lot better. I also think my computer's just getting slow. Am I going to watch the Celtics game? Nah. I'm not going to have the ability to do that. I'm going to get off. I'm a big, when I was in middle school, I was a huge Percy Jackson fan. And they just came out with a series on Disney Plus, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to reread the books. All right. That should be good. Ladies and gentlemen, we roll. Yeah, they just came out with a series, Tom. It's pretty good. I watched the first and second episode. Really good. All right, here we go. Anthony Grilly. Anthony, congratulations, my friend. Books are better. Books are always better, but this is way better than the movie, and I love watching things come to light. Anthony, are you here, my friends? Anthony. I'm also watching The Sopranos again with my girlfriend for the first time for her. So I'll probably do that as well. He's here. He's here. Anthony is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony, you know what to do. Just got to email me here. I just need your email, Anthony. I'll get that to you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Dennis. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. My Breaking Bad fan? Shh, I'm not. I don't like Breaking Bad. I know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of our stream. We have reached the end of our stream today. And before we go, I just want to say thank you. We have officially, this was our second full year on YouTube, right? No, this was our first full legitimate season on YouTube. Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. It has been absolutely incredible. I wish I could have given you guys more. But truly, this support, this community means everything to me. And so if you haven't had your holidays already, I hope you have a happy Merry Christmas, Merry Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays. And I won't see you guys until 2024, stream-wise. If you're a member, I will see you guys next week. We'll be doing our members-only live stream next week. But yeah, just thank you so much, man. It's been a crazy ride this year, and I can't thank you guys enough. So thank you all. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. We are live here every other week. We make Red Sox content almost every single day too. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video as well. Helps these videos out a ton, and it always means a lot to me. Thank you all so much for a fantastic year. Even though the Red Sox suck, this has been incredible. Heyman Bomb, I swear to God, if I'm signing off and there's something crazy from John Heyman, let's just check this out before I say. See you all. I don't see anything from Heyman. Either way, no matter what you celebrate this holiday season, I hope it's good for you. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one. And I will see you all in the red